Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Tuesday, 24th of February. In this update, the government says it's putting its money where its mouth is after promising to back the growth of electricity generators. Genesis yesterday announced a $400 million capital raise for new generation projects, with the government pledging up to $200 million of that. It follows a commitment from Finance Minister Nicola Willis last year that the Crown would support gentailers to increase generation capacity. She says by committing capital, the government's both keeping its promise and meeting its obligation to maintain a 51% share in the gentailer. Our air traffic controllers are heading to places like the Middle East and South Asia in favour of higher salaries. Airways New Zealand has warned a parliamentary select committee that the world is starting to poach our controllers. Chair Darren Cusack says that this is concerning, but it does show that our controllers are trained to a high standard. Aviation Industry Association CEO Simon Wallace told Ryan Bridge our starting salary is around $110,000 to $115,000. He says Middle Eastern countries are offering figures a lot more than that, in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. One expert suggests vaping should be a last resort to help smokers quit. Newstalk ZB can reveal Health NZ has signed a $500,000 contract to provide free vapes to smokers after it conducted a trial last year. More than 7,000 vapes and 67,000 refills have been distributed in the past 2 months alone. Asthma and Respiratory Foundation boss Letitia Harding says thousands of smokers have quit using nicotine patches and gum, and vapes are not a proven tool. It's believed tinkering with dog control laws won't stop attacks, only sweeping reform will. 3 people were injured in an attack by 2 American Bulldog crosses in Christchurch's Brindwa on Saturday, just days after a fatal mauling in Northland. Auckland Law School professor Marcelo Rodrigues Ferreira says dog control laws are often tightened in the wake of high-profile attacks. He says that's a poor way of making policy, and evidence-based solutions would be far better. A memorial to the 29 men who died in the Pike River mine disaster is now due to be finished later than expected. The Department of Conservation is proposing to open a memorial at the disaster site a week prior to the November 19 anniversary. It had wanted the memorial done at the end of summer, but has revised the timeline to allow families of the deceased to give input on the design. It's been 4 years since the Kremlin launched its full-scale assault, costing lives and crippling Ukraine's economy. Ukraine's now seeking global support, including from New Zealand, for a new claims commission and special tribunal to hold Russia accountable for crimes of aggression. In sport, the Milan Cortina Olympic chef de mission Marty Toomey expects Snow Sports New Zealand to earn more high-performance funding after a haul of 2 silvers and 1 bronze medal, with 10 of the 17 athletes making finals. Nathan Cleary is saluting the legal brilliance of his father and coach Ivan after he had the halfback cleared to play Penrith's season opener at NRL League's judiciary. Mexican Tennis Open organisers claim that the tournament will go ahead in Acapulco despite violence after the death of the country's most wanted drug baron. I'm Nivareti Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.